What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Crypto Crow. I am live. And Networthy, you are first. Yes, you are in fact first. I'm of course playing with my video and all my settings, and everything looks as jank as possible because that's just how I like to roll right now. I'm just like I'm train wreck Crow right now. Actually, we're getting a whole bunch of stuff together. Yeah, so that's that. There's a bunch of stuff I'm going to cover today. I'm going to cover why I think Cardano is going to $3.10 in the not so distant future. Very simple, really. I'm going to show you in the charts, and I'm going to show you about Bitcoin's dominance. We're going to go over Warrum a little bit, and I'm going to make a couple announcements because I think by the end of this video, once we've gone through the majority of what we want to go through, I'm going to go to Warrum, and I'm going to search for a game, and I'm going to play one of you guys, whoever pops up in my search. And I'm going to announce it when I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to log in, show you guys a couple things, and and then I'm just going to play one of you guys, and we'll see if I can't beat up some nerds today. So that should be fun. Packs have been minting, and everybody in the Discord has been great. I had a big long talk with Eli last night, who I'm sure is probably in the live stream. He's working on the game, little bug fixes and things. And Eli's he's so excited. He's so excited about Warrum and the fact that we've launched the mint and that we're like getting things going and people are getting involved and people are joining the Discord and everything. So I might start making this a fairly regular thing. I need to start stacking up on my own NFTs. I'm going to mint some more probably over the weekend. And, we're working on things. So, and he had a great time. He was out there at Rare Evo and met a bunch of people. And there's some other people that are wanting us. They're apparently willing to like grant some things. We've got a lot. We had a lot of offers of people that are wanting us to put Warrum on their chain. And I'm like, I've been building this thing. We've been building this to be on Cardano, and it always will be. It's not moving. But there may be some opportunities to get this thing on multiple chains, but we'll see. I don't know. It's like if things continue moving forward and going well on Cardano, then there's no reason to move. There's no reason to double down on efforts and things. But it just kind of all depends. Like, does the Cardano community want a trading card game on the blockchain? We're going to find out. But I know that there are some that do, so we're gonna see, because we got some pretty interesting offers. So, but yeah, Rare Evo was a good time for everybody that went. And you know who messaged me recently? La Petite Ada. She's on X, and just a beautiful ginger from, I think, Sweden, if I'm not mistaken, or Switzerland. I can't remember, but it's funny because we met for the first time last year at Rare Evo, and she's either the same size or maybe even a little smaller than my wife, who's 5 foot. And there are photos of us where I'm just standing there, and she's just laughing because she couldn't believe how big I am. It was fun. She's such a sweetheart, but she's launching a program called Sender, and she reached out and sent me some information about that. And I'm like, I didn't even know it was hers. I'm like, it was blowing my mind. I'm like reading through her white paper and all this stuff, and she's got some co-founders and things, but ultimately, it looked pretty cool. And it's basically like a marketing DAO on Cardano, and they basically pull in different people, different influencers and groups and things. And when advertisers pay, then they pay into this DAO, and then everybody that participates in the marketing campaign gets a cut of the payment in the DAO based off of their engagement and what they do. And I'm like, that's pretty freaking brilliant. And apparently it's going to focus most on establishing a marketing for previously Talos named Agent is where it's at. I haven't even followed up on that too much, but anyway, it looked really cool. So I'll probably end up touching base on that. And I guess Chain is actually going to be doing some sponsored segments on this channel because they've got some badass stuff coming as it relates to like Cardano and other things. And yeah, so she's from Switzerland. Okay, yeah. So sweet. I mean, like, so sweet. She's so nice. But anyway, yeah, I'll be covering that, I'm sure, probably at some point. And so yeah, let's go ahead and start diving into some things. One thing I want to show you guys, these guys sent me one of these Zeus mining. I love these little miners. They just sent me one, and they sent Crypto Chef one. I've got mine right here, if you can see it. And I actually put it together, but then I broke it down again and put it back in the box. So you can't really see, but like, this is everything that comes in this. You can hardly see because of but that's everything. And it's super simple. It's super simple to build. And they're pretty cheap. What was it? $90, $89. And I've actually seen quite a few people who are running these outside of the pool as their own individual, like just a single little miner. They have it up on a shelf or whatever, which is what I do with them. And more than once have people actually mined an entire block you say by accident because it's never expected, right? But just one of these things that was capable, it mined up a block. And of course it's like a lottery, right? So it could be anyone at any time. And the way the pools work is, it's like everybody shares in the yield, but it's like casting a much bigger net, but everybody eats from the same net. But you can run these things as little solo miners. So if you happen to catch a block, well, you're getting all the Bitcoin in the block by yourself. So, and they're just cool little conversation pieces. And they sent me one, and I like this. And it has like the Satoshi Nakamoto. It's like a little metal plaque that goes on the stand. And I don't know, man. I have a like soft spot in my heart for these little gadgets. Because they actually do look pretty cool, and they do get people asking questions. So if you've got one purring away on a bookshelf somewhere, people are like, "What is that? Is that what?" And then you get to explain everything to them. And like, yeah, I'm mining Bitcoin off my bookshelf. So anyway, there's a link down in the description below. It's not even an affiliate link. They just sent me one to check out. And I said, yeah, I'm happy to cover it and tell everybody about it. I love these things. I think I have like 3 of them now. And they're actually, one of them's under my desk. It's dead silent. I don't hear it. But anyway, check those out if you're interested, because they're a lot of fun. I'm also playing around. I'm down $23. I've been playing around with a prop firm, believe it or not. And this is like a dummy account. This isn't a real trade account yet. I've just been kind of playing with this, learning the interface and stuff, because the interface is quite a bit different. And once I get my legs and I've got it dialed in, and I'll probably do a video sharing all of this. But if you don't know what a prop firm is, because I didn't know anything about these things until like a couple weeks ago. But let's say you have like $300, right? And you're like, I really want to trade. I want to learn to trade. I want to learn the best practices. I want to become a trader, and I've got $300. Well, basically what these are simulated platforms. So all the trading is simulated, and you basically trade, and instead of like you have $250 or $200 or $300 or whatever, and you trade it and then you just blow it all in an afternoon. This basically says, well, this is a simulated platform. You buy an evaluation, and if you can prove yourself in the evaluation and you get approved, then you get a fully funded account. But funded just means that you have a big trading book. Like, you can effectively trade with up to like $100,000 of play money for like a couple $100. And, with $100,000, you can trade with like 1% of your book and make significant gains and really learn, everything. And here's the thing is, if you blow the account up, you lose your enrollment, and then you can get another one. But if you make good gains and you follow the rules, you get payouts. So this is actually pretty interesting to me, and it's a new thing for me, because I see all these people on YouTube talk about my prop account, the top 5 prop accounts, and some of them are shady. There are a lot that aren't. And so a friend of mine actually told me about this one, and he's like, I'm working with these guys. They're really, really good. You're going to want to check them out. And this one's focused on crypto primarily, not just like options in the TradFi market. So I'm playing with this, and if I really like it, and I think I'm going to move forward with it, and I'm going to be trading this on a regular basis, I'll let you guys know, and I'll send you a link, and you guys can do the same thing. But so far, it's actually pretty cool. But the interface is definitely different than what I'm used to. And I'm looking at this, and I'm noticing that it looks like the W formation that I thought was forming. I'm sorry, the M formation that I thought was forming, it was like, I don't know, was it invalidated? I don't know, man. I'm in a terrible trade right now because I was in a short, and I didn't realize that the CPI data was coming out yesterday morning. And man, when that launched, it sent my trade through the stratosphere. I was down like $1,500 in like no time flat. I was so pissed. And I'm just like, yeah, at this point, I don't know. We've got the CME futures gap, and I'm going to show you guys. But yeah, I'm really frustrated because I forgot about the CPI data coming out. And of course it was favorable, probably guarantees an interest rate cut next month, if not more than one. And so now that stuff's being priced in. But anyway, we're going to look at Cardano real quick. This is Cardano's. And if I make it too big, then you can't see. But basically, this is the pattern we've been in now for quite some time. And we saw this insane rally to the upside that peaked at about $1.32. And we've been just kind of like, running this channel, right? And typically what is supposed to happen, what happened was, if we take a bars pattern of this breakout, right, this giant pump, and we just throw that on where we think we're going to break out. Now, I don't know if we're going to break out of this right here. I'm going to assume that we're getting close to a real breakout, just because of where the price is falling and everything that's happening with dominance and stuff, which I'm going to show you. But basically, you take that bars pattern and throw it at the base of where you're expecting this breakout, and it takes you to your projected price point, like your initial target, which this would basically put us, if we were to break out right now and we just started running, this would take us to basically the original, the all-time high of 2021. And that makes all the sense in the world. So I'm thinking that this very well could be a shot, man. I mean, we'll see. We're going to look at some other stuff, but yeah, this is showing Cardano at about $3.10 after we break out of this pattern. And I definitely think that's happening. That's coming. So we'll see. Now, and the other thing too that I want to point out is, I see you, Jesus. Hold on. The other thing that I'm seeing here is the CME futures gap, and this was basically created in this giant run up. Okay. And we had this huge pump, and we peaked out at around almost $123,000. And then, of course, we worked our way back down, and we dipped into this gap a little bit here, and we continued to the upside. Well, I really expected, this is a 15-minute chart, by the way, and this gap has not been filled. I expect we're going to fill it like we do every other CME futures gap. The question is when. And when you look at the way the market makers work, they're trying to liquidate everybody they can. I mean, that's basically their job. And so I'm like sketchy. We're currently trading at around 122.235. And I think this is an M formation here. I don't know 100%. I still need to go back through and make sure I know what I'm talking about. But this should effectively be an M formation pattern, because we got a W down here, right? And this is on the actual, this is the actual futures. But we got this W down here, and we ultimately got our 3 levels of rise. So we should effectively be at an M reversal, creating this pattern for 3 legs down. 3 legs down, or 3 levels down, are basically 3 days, which will basically put us at the weekend. And so the question is this a confirmed M? Are we going to start 3 levels down or 3 days down into the weekend? And if so, are we going to fill this gap? Because the last one, which was much larger, it took a couple weeks to fill. And so I really hope it doesn't take that long. But then the other question is how much liquidity is being established to the above and below this to start acting as a magnet. We got a lot of fair value gaps in the process of this pump, and those are generally magnets. There are a lot of things that should be pulling this price further down before we yet again start exploding to the upside towards new all-time highs. I'm hoping we fill this gap because I'm still in my short. And I want to see us get back down here and fill this thing. But, you know, and I try to trade with like lower leverage so that I don't have to worry so much about getting liquidated. And if I am a little worried about it, I just add some margin to it so that I just basically increase my liquidation price so that I don't have to worry as much. And I'm probably going to let this play out, and I'm either going to blow up my account or it's going to turn out to be extremely profitable. And I'm just like, I'm so over this. And I'm totally revenge trading, and I know this. And if it blows it up, well, it blows it up. But if it blows it up, that means the rest of my actual portfolio is going through the moon, and I really don't give a shit. And it's like kind of a lesson learned thing. And this is why I don't share every little thing I do, because I know I do dumb shit when I'm trading sometimes. I know it's dumb when I'm doing it, and I'm like, I don't care. I feel like I need all these hard lessons to really confine me into this like 1% of my trade book, per trade kind of mentality, which I really struggle with. So anyway, but that's what I think is very likely happening. We had our W, we got our 3-level rises. I'm hoping this is an M formation. Hopefully we work on 3 legs down. Hopefully we can fill this CME futures gap. If I'm going to hazard a guess based off previous gaps, we probably won't even fill this until next week. And I'm just going to be stuck stressing all this stuff for like unnecessarily for a while. Stop shorting in a bull market. I know, but it's like these CME futures gaps fill, dang it. They fill. I'm going to be that guy that's like, I'm going to lose my mind. And it was going to fill. It was going to fill. You're going to see me on the street. I'm going to be twitching and tweaking. I'm like, the CME. It is what it is, man. I mean, I'm learning. I'm still learning. But this is Bitcoin. And I'm also looking at the flux chart indicator, which I'm like, damn it, flux charts. Can you stop with these trigger points? Because generally these triggers fill. And like it's pretty good at making these things. You can see that the flux chart indicator triggered up here, and when this triggered, it created these 3 take profit points at the exact same time. It's not like these create like after the fact or any of that. Like no, it triggered, and then we got these, and they haven't been invalidated yet. But what I've also learned is that generally the third take profit doesn't always fill. And so I'm hoping because I'm in this damn short and I'm an idiot shorting in a bull market. I know. And I just imported, I'm doing a whole trade journal analysis right now. I've like imported all my trades. I'm studying myself and what I do and why I'm such an idiot sometimes. So I'm learning that. And listen, I've been day trading a month now, and I've been doing pretty well, all things considered. Comparing where I'm at in my trading activity compared to like a lot of new traders, I'm at the like 2.5 year mark in a month. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing all right, but I definitely like to force hard lessons on myself sometimes so that I could grow effectively. But anyway, flux charts basically triggered this. We didn't get the third take profit, which is sitting at 122,887. And I'm hoping we don't get it, because I would love to see a bear trigger here that says we're going to go all the way down here like 17.5 and fill the gap. Now we got this trigger back here. This one went away because it's been invalidated. So that's fine. And it does happen sometimes, but even if you got in when this triggered, I don't know maybe it got invalidated. I'm not sure, because this was a pretty big drop when this triggered all the way up here. So the flux chart stuff is pretty solid, and I don't show this one much, but this is flux chart's price action toolkit. And this basically shows you where all the buy side liquidity is. It shows you order book volumes, sell side liquidity. It shows you all kinds of stuff, ribbons, EMAs, all kinds of stuff. I don't use it as much because I like my SFX algo toolkit that generally either adds to my bias or it kind of relieves me of my bias sometimes, depending on what it says. But now looking at Bitcoin's dominance, we are dropping. We have finally broken under 60% in Bitcoin dominance right now, which I am happy to see, because this is where we separate the I don't know, separate the people, whoever you want to separate. This is where it happens. And at this point, we are down in dominance from the peak by 10.25%. Hoo-yah. That's pretty good stuff. So I'm happy to see that. And this is an indicator that I was talking about recently on cryptocrow.io. It's a free indicator. And it's actually pretty damn good. I've been pretty shocked, and I'm thinking to myself, I need to do an experiment where I just trade this indicator, and I'll talk about it more in the future. I'm just kind of showing you. If you want to know what it is now, you just go to my website and it'll tell you. If you're a member, just log in and you can read the write up about it. I'm very interested to see how this performs. I would really like to be able to set up a back channel or a back test algorithm somewhere. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is the liquidity. And unfortunately for me, there's a whole bunch forming all the way up here to around 123,000. Breathe deep, Crow. And there's a lot down here. There's a lot of liquidity sitting down here in the CME futures gap area, which is basically the bottom is 17.5 up to the top, which is around 119,000. And, there's a lot of fuel here, but I do believe that the price has to move up before it can move back down, because liquidity needs to be established for these price moves. And you can see when the price is moving down here, it's all of this liquidity set up. So now, of course, the market makers are saying, oh, well, we're going to go chase that and wipe all you bastards out. And then maybe we'll reverse price action from there. But Wednesday is supposed to be the day of reversal, damn it. And we're not reversing. We got a little bit of a reversal, but we should be reversing all the way into the weekend, and we're not doing that yet. However, the local high is up here at around 122,225. And unless we break that, if we break that to the upside, then it could create some more problems for me. Hopefully we don't. I mean, this is a real bright and shiny. This is 365 orders right now, and they're slowly dissipating because they're like, market makers come in. Let me just go ahead and pull out. Pull and pray don't work, bitches. This is going to take you down. We'll see, man. I don't know. I really don't know, but I'd love to see us. Maybe we clear this out, and that feeds the market makers enough to start getting our way down into the CME futures gap. But I don't know. Make sure you check out cryptocrow.io for all of the articles and fun stuff. Just to let everybody know, and I feel like I need to let people know, because somebody was trying to call me out, like I was trying to pull a fast one. These articles here, the price predictions, I do in fact use AI for. Some of the stuff I use AI for, you can kind of tell, but there are reasons why. Like these price prediction articles, this using AI, especially with as good as Grok 4 is, I mean, I can basically do what would normally take me like a couple hours for one of these write-ups, and I can do it in a matter of a couple minutes, all through a prompt. I mean, everything in these write-ups is exactly what I'm prompting. And what happens is, what these are is it basically tells you a little bit about what the project is, what it's accomplished in the past, where it's at right now, and ultimately where its dominance is, where the dominance could be, and how that's going to ultimately change the price based off of different market caps. Like, so if we're at a $5 trillion market cap, 8 trillion, and then its dominance is X, Y, or Z, and it gives you price predictions that are real. Like, these are real and accurate if we reach these certain milestones in the overall market. I could do all this stuff by hand, but it would take me forever. So I just use AI to do it. Who gives a shit? Like, it's the content's phenomenal. So it is what it is. But somebody's like, oh, look at that Crow selling AI content, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, it is. Some of it is AI. Who gives a shit? It's still better than what most people are writing, because AI content's all about how you prompt it and what you're putting out there. So, but anyway, It's not all AI, just some of it. If there's a way I can use AI to get my point across in a better way, or to make it sound better or cleaner rather than me ramble and go in 12 different directions, I do. Sometimes I will write something and I'll throw it into AI and have it rewrite it. I'll say, rewrite this as somebody that knows what the hell they're talking about. And it'll kind of like rewrite it and change grammar and things. And then I use that. So I use AI for a lot, but a lot of this is me. So you're definitely going to be learning a lot. All right, so I'm curious, who wants to play some Warrum? I'm thinking maybe now's time to play one of you fine folks. Let me go through, because what I'm going to do here is, let me see. I'm going to put it down there. Yeah, maybe I'll put that down there. Should I expand this a little bit? Get a nice big full window there. I think I might start doing this on a fairly regular basis, where if I go live, like I cover the nuts and bolts of things. Probably tell you how much I'm losing in my short, because I'm too stubborn to just take the hit and move on. But I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, thank you, sir. Can I have another? That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. I want to blow up my account on purpose, just so I stop. But anyway. We have been minting, and Eli's been working on bug fixes. The Discord's been booming. People are really liking what they're doing, what they're seeing. And this is a legit trading card game on Cardano, folks. And I'm going to show you some of it right about now. So if you're interested and you're already, if you're wanting to play me, basically, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to hit search for a game, and whoever I connect with, it's going to be random. 310 is not clickbait, you random anonymous troll. You probably just came in late to just troll, and sorry, you're going to have to go back to where I talked about it and I showed it. I'm not going to go over it all again because you're acting stupid. All right. So, who wants to play some Warrum? Let me go through chat real quick and see what's happening. Oh, Murder of Crows NFTs. What's the future utility? A lot of that's dependent upon what's happening with Cornucopias, both Crow Token and the Murder of Crows NFTs. The Murder of Crows NFTs that was as much about just being a collectible fun like NFT with various rarities and things like that. But a lot of the stuff I want to do takes capital, and like I didn't sell like gazillion of those, so it's not like I was like the what do you call it, the Bored Apes, where they're making millions of dollars and shit, and that still isn't doing anything. Like I'm going to do what I can over time, but really it's like I need this market to do really, really well so that I can kind of get back to creating like some of the fun projects. There are some things that I really, really want to build. And keep in mind, like as far as the Warrum NFTs, these aren't being minted for profit in the sense that, I'm going to mint this and it's going to be rare and it's going to be worth money. That anything could happen, but that's not what we're doing here. This is a legitimate trading card game. And like the value of any NFTs are going to be based off of its demand in the community, based off of what it brings to a deck. And I think that's going to shine much more in the future once we have the land, the land battles and things like that going, because once you're going to be fighting for land, and when you own or you control land for a period of time, they're going to generate resources. Those resources you're going to be able to combine to create legendary gear, weapons, armor, different things like that, and you're going to use those in your decks. And so that there is going to be an economy associated with this game like there is in any trading card game, right? But we're not trying to push this as a form of speculation. This is basically like, if you love trading card games, this is going to be a badass trading card game. You're going to have fun with it. It's going to continue growing, getting better. We're going to be adding more to it. Go mint some and just have some fun with it. Don't even worry about like value, price. It's going to be a while, right? this is all about getting that first set out. There's like 240 something cards that we have ready that we're basically going to be slowly adding to minting, and that'll be like the first official set. But you don't even have to like mint NFTs. You can play for free. So you can go in, and I'm going to play for free right now. And then yeah, you can, there are basically two free decks that you can play with. So I'm going to log in here. I don't know what's cool or what's not. So give me just a second. Why are there two of those? Where's my mail? There it is. Okay. Hopefully there aren't any game breaking bugs. There shouldn't be. So I'm going to log in, and then no, I'm going to skip the tutorial this time because I did that already. So this is logged into the game. These are all the cards in my dark blade deck. And then there's another deck here for Vile Blade. I like the Vile Blade deck. That's probably what I'm going to play with. And if I want, I can go into my deck. I can connect my wallet here, which I can go ahead and do that now. And then when I set this to true, so I go into my NFTs, all these cards are the free cards, right? But if I go in and I say, okay, true, I don't know what happened. This is the first I've seen that bug. I don't know. Glimmerwick Puck doesn't want to leave. But anyway, these are the NFTs that I actually own, and it shows you. I've got one copy of that. I've got one copy of United We Stand. I have 2 copies of Reinforcements, and I've got a copy of that, right? And so over time, my collection will grow, and it's basically telling me, how many cards I have in my collection and all that. So I'll say false, and then it takes me to that, So, oh shit, and there's the settings. I just did that. I forgot he was fixing this, and he's probably watching this live as it's all blowing up on me. No, it's fine because I know he's already working on some of these bugs, but I'm gonna have to log back in, I think. I hate this. I hate having to log in over and over and over. We need something that just says, okay, you've logged in, cool, thanks, and now you stay logged in for a while. Because I hate logging into shit all the time. Important stuff, like super important stuff, it's fine. I have to, but I'm just gonna plug this in. It's random anyway. There you go. All right. So I'm gonna log in, and if somebody's in here, I'm gonna search for a match. Hold on, I want my Vile Blade. All right, we're gonna see if there's anybody that wants to play, and I'll answer questions and comments and things while I'm playing. Always good to see you too. Crow Node for life. Yeah, we're already ready for midnight too, by the way, on the Crow Node. So Crypto Princess in the house. What's going on, girl? I was totally spying on you and Petite yesterday. I'd like to just pop in and see what people are doing. You will have to claim your night if you're eligible. Claim before the end of the claim period, like October 4th, I think. Yeah, I mean, we still have I think 6 or 7 weeks or something like that for midnight claims. You guys are fine. Somebody load it up. Who am I playing? I don't know. I see me, Crypto Crow, and Zio. I don't know who Zio. Oh, I see Zio in the chat. Here we go. I'm about to whoop that ass. Okay, cool. So you're playing Morgan Silverclad. All right. And let's see here. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that card. Oh, I'm going to get rid of this. There we go. Start your action phase. Okay. Can I do anything? Let's see. Grimskull, Dagger. I will. Here we go. And pass priority. So cool. I'm playing one of you in the chat right now. If we get all-time high this year, my boss won't be happy. Let's see. I'm gonna have to scroll back down. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Cardano has performed, but Ahmed, I'm going to assume like no bullshit. I'm going to assume that you're new to Cardano. Um, this is the same argument that gets pushed literally every single cycle. That Cardano's slow, the price doesn't move the way other things do, and it's never going to go. Dude, I've seen this literally since 2017. Man, it's literally all the same. Did you do anything? Did you even play anything? What happened? Or did I get timed out or something? I'm not sure what happened. Stalk your prey. Oh, I see. I think it's your turn. Maybe I was supposed to hit something again and it timed out on me because I wasn't paying attention. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, it's literally the same thing every cycle. It's always the same stuff. Because he is gone. Because he gone quit. I'm not sure what we're talking about, Ryan. Go Zio, kick his ass. Yeah, I assume he's still in here. Yeah, there he is. He's playing some. He's putting down a resource. Like if you don't go through, if you go through the tutorial, it helps a lot. Explain things. What do you put down here? Seraphis, scale spell, ferocity. This troop can attack immediately. Oh, look at you trying to hit me. Okay. All right, make it happen. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Hit me first. I dare you. We're gonna be two guys at a bar. Hit me first. Hit me first. No, you hit me first. Okay. It should activate. Turn priority is me, but it didn't hit me. What's happening? I can see Eli sending a whole bunch of messages, but it's too hard to concentrate on like the chat, the game, all my shit, and like my phone at the same time. All right. Oh, now he hit me. Okay. I have to basically, I forgot. It's been so long. I have to basically say, okay, I don't have anything I can do to defend against that. So I pass priority and let the damage happen. That's why. All right. I'm learning. Start your resource phase. Okay. It's hard to see because I've got a bit of a glare on my screen. Um, so I should have two resources now. And I really can't see very well. Stalk your prey, savagery, fickle snip. Ooh, you know what? Flame spitter enters play. Your commander deals 1 fire damage to target commander or troop. This weapon has +2 attack while your commander is attacking an exhausted commander or troop. I feel like I should. Ooh, okay. Boy, he's a nasty looking bastard. I love that. He almost looks like a puppet. I'm gonna play these. Bam, 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 in your face, in your face. Gonna make me break you off something, boy. Okay, so that's the end phase. All right, while we're taking this move, I'm gonna see what's happening with Eli. He's probably like, "Oh my god, he's blowing me up. What's happening?" Uh oh, I see. I can jump on and do Q&A if you want. Let's do try and run. I just played around it. He's letting me know that he basically stopped doing some of the bug fixes while we're playing because he doesn't want to break the game on us. Um, oh, okay. Um, I'm pretty sure it's Zio's turn, so I'm just waiting. There he goes. He's doing something. He's got a couple resources down. Uh, ooh, that's a good one. Natural aggression. Your commander deals 4 melee damage to target exhausted commander or troop. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna start breaking faces in a bit. Any questions about Warrum while I'm playing? We've got 811 people on here. I see Crypto Chef. What's going on, brother? Just trying to have some fun. I feel like this is basically how I'm going to start decompressing a bit while I'm waiting for my short to either get better or wreck my account. Let me see real quick. All right, we're getting a little bit of a pullback there. We'll see. All right, what you got, Zio? What you got? On your turn, flip Vile Blade, exhaust target commander or troop. Oh, okay. Nasty, nasty. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Now it's my turn. What, you didn't have anything? You don't have anything you can play? Oh, buddy, you're about to take some pain to the face. Start my draw phase, give me a card. And these mission cards, when like, I can play these mission cards and then I can play those out of. So basically what happens is you're flipping cards, right? So that you don't get like in Magic, you can get like your commander deals, oh, he's not exhausted. Boo. Um you get like mana locked where you don't have enough mana to do anything. And so in this game, you just flip a card upside down. But the mission cards you can flip upside down and actually still play them from the resource pile. So when this interplays, I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Select a card in your opponent hero. I'm gonna hit him. So I did damage to him. And over time, we're going to keep adding effects and things. They're going to be damage effects. So there's going to be a lot of 3D stuff. I mean, there's so much stuff that we have planned to make this just like bam, bam, bam in your face and action, high action. Can I attack him? Oh, yes. Can I attack that? Yes. Oh, can you feel it? That's priority. Take that to the dome, sucker. Oh, he's snoozing now because this is real life. Because if this were real life, I would hit you so hard your mom would feel it, and then I'd have to take a nap. I'm like, okay, it's night time. It's time for me to go sleep now. And if you happen to get up from the hit, then I'm just done because I'm sleeping at this point. What essentially is this midnight drop stuff? I have Ada and don't understand. Oh my god, where have you been for like freaking 2-3 weeks, brother? Um, I mean, if you have at least $100 worth of ADA or at least 100 ADA on your wallet, um, and you had it on June 11th, which is when they took the snapshot, then you will LOL gone. Yeah, I mean, you go to the links, just go to cryptocrow.io. I've got 2 free articles that explain it all. They're free to everybody. Just go read those and you'll there are links that you need to do everything. And yeah, what are you doing? You got another one of those? I bet you're hitting fickle snip, aren't you? What's happening? Oh, he did something. Start your draw phase. All right, let's see. What's my draw phase? Start your resource phase. That's another dagger. I got a lot of weapons. Shadow Jaw, he's cost 6. Savagery, that costs 5. Okay. Ooh, what to do? I don't know. I don't know if weapons stack. So you can have a weapon and you can have armor, and I don't have any armor cards right now. So your commander deals 4 melee damage to target exhausted commander or troop. I think he just played him. Zio, did you forget to play your guy there and do like a point of fire damage? You could have taken Fickle Snip out. This ally has +3 attack while attacking and exhausted. Okay. I don't see anything exhausted, so I guess that's what I do. Is my whole shtick is to bust you up when you're tired. Destroy target troop. Okay, can I do that? No. I don't want to use it as a resource. I'll use this as a resource. There. Okay. And where's my stalk your prey? Destroy target. Select a card in your opponent's battle zone. Get rid of that. Out of here. All right. And now I want to hit you again. You again. Oh, I don't have enough. I should have some. I should have enough. Unless I can't do that yet. All right. Oh shit. That's why I didn't do it right. Oh well, I'm still hitting you for a couple more. Turn priority at my enemy, Zio. Yeah, you forgot to attack with them. I saw that. You got good frame rate. That's good. That's good. My frame rate's 60 frames a second. And I've got a shit ton of stuff open, so I don't even know how much that thing is. You can play this on an iPad, just so you guys know. You can play this on an iPad. You can play it on anything because it's playing in the web browser right now. So that's going to get crazy. 237 frames per second. That's solid. I'm looking at 60, but I've also got about 100 windows open. Am I supposed to do something right here? No. Next phase. End phase. I'm curious what, like, those of you guys watching, I'm curious what your thoughts are about Warrum so far. All I know is you guys better be minting some of them booster packs. Get those booster packs minted, because those are what's going to be paying for this thing to keep growing and getting better and adding more cards and all kinds of stuff. Someday, someone from like IOHK or Cardano Foundation, or they're going to give us a big fat grant, and they're going to be like, we love Warrum so much, we're going to give you a big old grant so you can build this thing out and finish it before the bull market is over. They're like, that's awesome. That'd be so cool. Thank you so much. Finally being recognized for everything I've been grinding since 2017. I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. All right. Turn past priority. Bingo, bango. Reset my cards. Let me hit this guy in the dome again. Start your resource phase. Come on, Warrum Daddy. I'm going to use that as a resource. My action phase. You got 4. Okay, Tadalis Coral Whisper. Use this when this troop enters play. If you control an ability, you may destroy target ability. Oh, okay. Look at you. And you're exhausted, right? Destroy each opposing troop with cost 4 or less. Okay, cool. I like savagery. Oh, yes, I like savagery very much. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to hit you there. No, not enough energy. Oh, because I have to have enough energy to play that weapon. Whatever. I can't wait till we get like all the badass like special effects and everything. Like, it's pretty cool now, but like when we get this thing like really cranking, it's going to be sweet. Come on, Zio. You're about to get punched in the face again, man. Just suck it up and deal with it. Reminds me of Hearthstone, but I always sucked at Hearthstone. I mean, really, Hearthstone is kind of derivative of, I mean, well, no. I mean, it's its own thing for sure, but I feel like all the trading card games are pretty much the same in a way, with like very subtle like mechanic nuances. But for this one, I just didn't want, like, I didn't want mana. I didn't want like, oh, I've got 3 forests and 2 fire or whatever. Le Petit hit harder than that. Yeah. We've got all these little rinky dink. I mean, these little freebie decks really aren't that oh, he got 6. You know what? I'm gonna have to. Oh, it's your turn. Okay. I'm gonna put a dip in. I can't keep going without some juice. Wargrum.io. 8 of $5 to $12 range. My guess $6.69. The artwork on the cards looks absolutely amazing. Well, thank you, because I did those. Yeah, pretty much all the artwork I did. Of course, I used AI, but the battlegrounds, like, and we're gonna have a bunch of different battlegrounds. All of this, I want to have different environments and things. we have so many ideas on how we want this game to like just crank, but it's just not easy, and it's going to take time. But the more people that like are playing, the more people are like minting and completing their play sets of getting the cards, and we add more cards, and this is definitely going to keep growing. And Eli's super jacked. He's like super excited about everything that's been happening because he sees everything on the back end and he can see who's doing what. And he's like, man, this is happening. And he's all excited. He was all pumped last night in the call. What did you do? You used Icy Plague on me? Okay. At the start of your turn, your commander deals 1 cold damage to the attached command. Okay, I see. All right. Yeah. Do your ice damage. Taking out Fickle Snip. Start your resource phase. Okay. Here's the resource. How many resources do I have now? I've got 6. All right. Can I start doing something? Yeah, let's get him out. And then why didn't that, is it next turn maybe? So she's going to die anyway, so whatever. And bam. Oh, I see, at the start of your turn. So since she's going to die anyway, I don't care. I'm just going to take out your troop. This is like Magic the Gathering, but a different. We're using, you can use any card you want as a resource instead of having to worry about getting mana locked and things. But yeah, it's similar. And the thing of it is, these are just the starter decks for people to learn the game with and kind of get a feel for it. These cards are going to get more and more complex. They're going to be combos. They're going to be all kinds of things. Oh, we're about to break in 122,000 on Bitcoin. Wonderful. Okay, let's see. Oh, you just threw that on him now. All right. But you're down to 19 health, Zio. I don't have like a rigged deck or anything either, but Magic the Gathering, best game ever, so this should be fire. I loved Money the Gathering. I played it on and off for a long time. I still have a bunch of cards, a bunch of decks. I hated the mana system. That was like the resource system. I just hated it. And I hated losing just because I never drew anything. And it doesn't matter how you set up your deck. You throw what you got? Elusive. Okay. You got a 3 and 2 for 2. All right. All right. I wonder. So I've got 6 resources. Bernie Hush. Exhaust target commander or troop. It can't ready. Okay. I definitely want to do that. Oh, I want to put another one of these down. Nope, I don't want to use it as a resource. I want to put that down as a resource. And I'm going to play that guy. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit. No, I don't have to do that, do I? I'm going to play this. I'm going to exhaust you. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that yet. No. Okay. So I want to try and do that. And I want to do that. I'm going to hit you for 7, yo. Wanted to kill your shadow jaw with that? There are about 908 people watching me play Warrum right now. Damn, I have a card. Just go to the graveyard without doing anything. Wanted to kill you. I don't know what you mean. If you're down to 12, I like the little explosions. Should probably make those bigger if there's a big explosion, like boom. Go big or go home, Eli. Come on, man. The whole screen to blow up. Cardano's at 87 cents. That's holding pretty well. Bitcoin dominance at 59.47. Man, I got two big protectors out here. Zio. I don't even know if we properly balanced these two decks, if I'm honest. I'm not quite sure. I mean, but the whole point is to just like learn, and then as you're minting cards, you're going to be able to enhance your decks and things. It's for sorcery or instant to pull from the grave. Yeah, there are some things that do that, I'm pretty sure. Will there be able to chat players in game once alpha is done? Like, are you saying like will players be able to chat back and forth with each other in game? I don't know, because as much as I love like talking trash, I don't want people griefing other people, and there are so many people that love to play these games and just troll, and I'm not sure. I think that's why it's so limited in online card games, because there's just so many trolls, man. And I just don't know if that'll be healthy for the community. But I don't know. We could make it so that maybe if you have that turned on, then you can chat. Maybe we make it an option or something. Like if you want to be able to troll other trolls. Yeah, emotes definitely. And actually, I would love to be able to do a thing where maybe people can win emotes, or there's a chance we could say, hey, well, see, I don't want to say too much because I don't want people to. There are plans to add a lot, and there are things that I want to do to where you can buy certain things, different things with Crow tokens as well. But I just don't want to say too much, because I don't want everybody like, you said 3 months ago that you were going to do this. I'm like, no, I said I want to, and it takes time. And right now, our priority is getting I want to have the entire first set of 240 cards in the game. Perfect. Oh no, I don't want to. Is it going to force me to use it as a resource? What if I don't want to? Maybe I can go to next phase then, if I don't want to use it as a resource. I hope. Yes. Perfect. All right. That's perfect. Oh shit. Does this game? Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, it's so sweet. Thank you for playing, Zio. You ain't gonna beat me at my own game, man. I got buttons to play with. I'm just kidding. No, I don't want the tutorial. Damn it. We need to make a thing where it is don't ever ask me again. So anyway, we just played a demo game. I fell faster than FTX. It's all just for demo purposes, so it was cool. But hey, man, I got a chance to play. I got a chance to play one of the viewers in Warrum, so that's cool. If you don't know what the hell we were just doing, we were just playing Warrum. Go check it out at warrum.io. You can mint your own boosters right now and start building your play sets up, and start making your decks better. I'll give everybody some time before I really start grinding, because if I wanted, I could go mint a bunch of boosters, make my deck even better, and probably beat you much faster. So yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna keep messing around until I'm playing people that have their own, their more customized decks, and then I'll probably start enhancing mine as well. And then we'll just start getting into some real competition. And ultimately, what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to say, if I go live You know, at the end of my live stream, I might say, all right, I'm about to load up a game. Who wants to play me for 100 ADA? And then like, and if you beat me, then I'll send you 100 ADA or something. But we'll see. I definitely, I would like to do something like that, like once a week or maybe on weekends. And yeah. So does the tutorial explain the keyword? Like what the hell is elusive trait? I'm not 100% sure, honestly. We probably should have a keyword glossary in the game if we don't already have one. So that'll be something for Eli to note, because I haven't seen that. I haven't seen one. So yeah. Anyway, but hopefully you guys had some fun watching that. Game didn't take too long, and Bitcoin dominance is still at still around 10% down. Oh man. All right. Well, let's hope this. Can we please like verify? Can we confirm this as an M so that I can move on with my life? And you know, there's so much stuff that I'm learning about the way the market sessions work. And it's funny too, because a lot of you guys think that when Bitcoin's price comes all the way down to 17.5, that we're going to fill that CME futures gap. That's not true. That's not true, because the CME futures and Bitcoin definitely move independent of each other. There's some rhyming, but they're not exact copies, because I've seen this CME futures gap fill in the Bitcoin price charts. And then, you know, the CME is actually like not even halfway down yet. There are times I've seen CME move up where Bitcoin's moving down. I mean, there's definitely a disconnect. It's not like a 1-for-1 kind of price action. So don't expect to see that, because that's not how that works. Just because Bitcoin gets down to 17.5 does not mean that the CME futures gap filled. So just know that moving forward. Cardano is definitely going to break out at some point in the not so distant future, but I'm going to hazard a guess and say, how far down am I? I'm down $100 on my little fake account. I just kind of threw something on there to see what happens. So, I mean, this isn't the real account. They told me like play with the dummy account until you get comfortable, and then when you're ready to get serious about it, then we'll get your real account set up. And I want to thank Bitcoin, Zeus Mining. Link in the description if you love these little gadgets. I definitely do, but go pick one up if you like. Just set it up on your coffee table or your bookshelf and let it mine up some Bitcoins for you. And yeah, I appreciate them sending one out. They've sent me a few models, man. Like I think I have like 3 at this point, and they sent one to Crypto Chef, because Crypto Chef is such an amazing help, and he's such, honest to God, guys, if it wasn't for Crypto Chef, I'd probably have no community, because I'm so inactive. I'm so busy all the time. And he's always in Telegram, and he's always in Discord, and he's always answering questions and trying to help. And he never asks for anything. I always try to take care of him in different ways as I can. And, you know, and he helps with a lot of the segments. So he does get to make a percentage of that. But he's always such a big help, man. So thank you, dude, for everything that you do. Seriously, it's just you take so much a load off of everything. Yeah, you know, so that's it. That's it for the day. We've been live for an hour. Hopefully you guys learned some stuff. You saw some stuff. You had some fun, and I'm going to call it a day. Until next time, guys and gals, thanks for joining me. Crow your coins. I'll see you soon. And let's go Cardano to like 310 here in the not so distant future. Let's fill the CME futures gap, and then like, let's start moving up for real. How about that? Until next time, crow your coins. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon.